Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's been 3 years since I made a video, but I'm gonna make sure this time there will be a lot of videos to offer. And what I'm going to do today is to make a preview of English Premier League games on Boxing Day. If you're wondering, my channel has been a mobile game before, but I love football with a passion, so I'm just doing this for fun. And especially since 2020 has been a very unique year, I have to say. I hope everybody is doing great and happy holiday. And okay, on Boxing Day we have 6 games on the 26th, starting with the lunchtime game, Leicester City versus Manchester United. Let's get into it. So this is I would say it's a big game, right? I mean, Leicester are second, United are third, and basing on form, I would say this gonna be a very tight game. While Leicester have their up and downs, I see they're performing well in the Europa League. They have lost 5 games this season. They never draw a game. That's quite unique. Manchester United, they start the season in the Premier League very bad. Yeah, you know, the defeat to Crystal Palace, the defeat to Spurs 6-1, but their away form has been very great. Well, of course, the defeat at Istanbul and to Leipzig. Other than that, they have won every away game this season. So to break down this game is gonna be a cracker, you know. Last season, Leicester played Liverpool, and they got better 4-0. They are in a similar situation like now, although of course they only play 14 games because this season the league starts in September. Last year, Leicester thought to be challenging Liverpool for the title, and after that 4-0 hammering, they never look like a title contenders again. But right now, I think Liverpool have problems with their injuries and stuff. So the Premier League title is still open, and this game will be very important. Got to the team news. I think Leicester have a few injuries there. Jamie Vardy, Soyuncu and Ricardo Pereira. I think even if they are doubtful, Brendan Rodgers will still play them. This is a very important game. It's a big game. There's no way that he gonna leave them out. And if Leicester playing with their best players, I think they can match Manchester United. Manchester United, they depending a lot on Bruno Fernandes, and I think to Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial too. Let's see. I'm sorry if I had too many I'm still new. I'm still learning, and just bear with me. Okay. 26 December, of course, Boxing Day is a special day around the world, and for Premier League players, might be not, because they will have 2 games to play before the new year, and that will be a different challenge. Other leagues in Europe, they get a break and they will play in January. So let's see. Manchester United will probably play David De Gea in goal, Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right, either Luke Shaw or Alex Telles on the left, As far as I'm concerned, it would still be Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof at centre back. Now we saw how Scott McTominay play against Leeds, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should play him. I say I should play him because wow, those two goals were amazing. United also still have Bruno Fernandes because they will be reliant on him, and there will be Paul Pogba perhaps or Fred to because Scott McTominay I think is a better attacking player, so he's not really a CDM. He's not a cam. He is a box to box. I don't really understand what box to box mean, but I think maybe it's more like the you mean like under Herrera before the role, like he will be the anchor between the defense and the attacks or something like that, but we also actively going forward. And up front they have Martial, Rashford and Greenwood, or maybe only gonna play Cavani, and I think that's pretty much it. My prediction, the score will be I remember the last match of last season where Champions League place is up for grabs. United won 2-0, and I don't think there will be much different this time, so I'm gonna say the same scoreline, 2-0 to Manchester United. The next game after the Leicester and United will play at lunchtime. There will be two games here: Fulham versus Southampton, then Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. I'm not gonna make a long review about these two games. On paper, Southampton with Danny Ings and Theo Walcott, they have better players than Fulham. Fulham manager Scott Parker will must trying to sort out his penalty takers. That's all I have to say about this game. Prediction is Fulham 0, Southampton 2, maybe 3. Yeah. Aston Villa Crystal Palace. I love seeing Ross Barkley play for Aston Villa. He linked up well with Jack Grealish. Unfortunately, I think he's still injured, but I really hope he can play in this match. This will be great. You see Jack Grealish versus Wilfried Zaha. That's interesting. And Roy Hodgson still have players that can do unpredictable things like Eze and Christian Benteke. I think it's gonna be a tight game because I think Villa and Palace is quite similar. They're quite 50-50 here. It's gonna be a good game. Prediction, I'm still sticking with Aston Villa win 2-1 to be exact. And we go for the biggest game of the Boxing Day this year. It's Arsenal versus Chelsea. Now, where do I start with this? Arsenal, they sit in 15. They have lost 8 times this season. Yes, 8 times. And for a club like Arsenal, it's disappointing. It's very sad. Mikel Arteta, he won the FA Cup, he won the Community Shield, but right now it seems it has been long forgotten. They need to improve, and they need it quick if they still want to be considered a top 6 team of the Premier League. For me personally, I think Leicester has overtaken them. There's also clubs like Aston Villa, Southampton, and Wolves that I think have a better squad than Arsenal. I think so, yeah. They will be playing Frank Lampard's Chelsea, who after the back-to-back defeats to Wolves and Everton, they bounced back and beat West Ham 3-0. So Arsenal playing at home, I don't think Mikel Arteta will play with three at the back. So they will go out attacking and might be quite wary about Chelsea counter-attacking. But I think Arteta will go for it. Aubameyang, as after he have signed a new contract, and also Arsenal captain has not been in his best form, but I believe Arteta will play him. Yes. For Chelsea, Frank Lampard, I don't think he have many team selection problems. Yeah. So I think Cesar Azpilicueta will be playing as he is the captain and has been dropped for Reece James recently. But I think he's back because his performance against West Ham is great, and I back him to play. Lineup prediction. Cannot really predict this. Yeah. Especially after Arsenal won 4 defeat to Manchester City in midweek. There is some positive, like Martinelli, like Lacazette, and Dani Ceballos. They are working hard. They want this team to succeed. But players like Granit Xhaka, well, of course he is still suspended. David Luiz, Willian, Kolasinac, and many more. I don't think, well, maybe perhaps because the team morale is low, so they're not performing at the highest level. Chelsea, they have mixed results, and Frank Lampard will demand more from his players. It's not really good enough for now. Okay. Score prediction. Wow. Look, I really want Arsenal to get back into form and challenging for European place again, like they always do every season. But with their form right now, I don't think he can beat Chelsea. Chelsea are a much better team right now than Arsenal. And if I see the fixtures right here, Chelsea and Arsenal. Oh no, that's different. Chelsea will play in 2 days' time against Aston Villa. So I think Arsenal have the advantage here because Frank Lampard have to rotate their players. Arsenal, they can just go gun blazing. They have the pressure, but looks like the pressure is more on Chelsea. I mean, if Arsenal lose again, they will accept it. They will, well, people will expect, they lost against City. They lost to everyone. Why we would be surprised? So yeah, with these fixtures ahead, Chelsea have to play in 2 days' time. I will still back Arsenal on this game. Perhaps 1-0 win, because we remember the game between United and Arsenal, where Arsenal last win the Premier League game. They're very tight. They shut off, right? And Arsenal managed to nick the win that time with penalty from Aubameyang. And we also saw, when the United and Chelsea game, the score was 0-0. Both teams it's not like they do not want to win, but they do not want to lose. So I think this will be the same in this case. Both teams do not want to lose. That's my prediction. So I would say perhaps Arsenal gonna nick it again, 1-0 to Arsenal. And we have two more matches on the late kickoff on Saturday evening. Man City against Newcastle United, Sheffield United versus Everton. I believe these two games on paper, Man City will win and Everton will win. Sheffield United is really struggling. Let's see about that. Team news. Well, I think it will be a routine win for Man City. Of course, they have to watch out perhaps for Saint-Maximin from Newcastle. And I will state my prediction for a at least 2-0 win for Manchester City. Just to, shoot up the table, because Pep Guardiola will not be content to just be a title challengers. They want to be champions again. And Everton, Everton are the last team to beat Arsenal. They will continue their momentum. Perhaps, even though they lost the Carabao Cup game in midweek against Manchester United, it will not affect them too much. So Everton will still gonna win. Sheffield United has not registered a win in 14 games. So Chris Wilder's men in a very, very deep trouble. They need an upturn of form. But I don't think it will come against Everton. Score prediction: Sheffield United 1, Everton 2. Because if Sheffield play tight, I don't think Everton can score as many goals as they like. So that's 6 games for Boxing Day. Have a very jolly Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, wherever you are. 2020 has been a difficult year, so stay positive, keep your mask on, and be humble. And I'll see you guys in the next video, perhaps for the review after the game and for the preview for this Sunday's game. Thanks for watching.